Castle Crashers on Xbox Live Arcade. It may get repetitive after a while, but there's no denying that this is a lot of game for a download, and a funny game at that. Bionic Commando Rearm. This remake of the classic platformer is a must-play for any self-respecting retro gamer. Wipeout HD on the PlayStation Network. This futuristic combat racer makes quite a comeback with a terrific sense of speed and gorgeous visuals. Finally, Braid on Xbox Live Arcade. It may be complicated at first, but this time-bending platformer can be enjoyed by anyone, no matter their tastes and genres.
And the winner is Castle Crashers. This hilarious co-op adventure is made by the same dude that did Alien Hominid. Play with up to 4 friends online for one of the funniest brawling experiences in years. Next up is the award for Best Fighting Game. The nominees are
Virtua Fighter 5. This realistic fighter features some of the most well-balanced duels in gaming. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. This is the ultimate piece of fan service for Nintendo freaks everywhere. With loads of trophies to unlock and challenges to complete, this brawler is something no Wii owner should miss. And finally, Soul Calibur 4. Creating characters, Star Wars appearances, and a bearable campaign mode makes this game a must-buy for anyone, fighting fan or not.
the winner, Soul Calibur 4. Super Smash Bros. May be wacky, Virtua Fighter may be well balanced, but neither of them are as fun as Soul Calibur 4. It gets the award for my favorite fighter. Our next set of candidates are for the best action-adventure game. Here are the nominees.
Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts. This game may be a drastic departure from previous games in the series, but the vehicle creator makes up for it. Grand Theft Auto 4. The most convincing and living city in an open-world game to date is topped off with my favorite physics engine, Euphoria. Little Big Planet. Medium Molecule's cutesy platformer is packed so full of innovation that I'm surprised that it hasn't sold more systems. Lastly, Skate 2. The sequel to EA's first foray into the world of realistic skateboarding comes out on top of its predecessor with numerous minor upgrades that add up for a fantastic skating experience.
And the winner is Little Big Planet. You can't deny that making it to the end of a particular level with a friend is fun, but slapping each other silly at the end is pure comedic gold. For our final genre award, we have Best Shooter. The candidates are
Battlefield Bad Company. The classic multiplayer game has a hilarious story added to it, with a physics engine allowing people to blow holes in walls as icing on the top. Left 4 Dead. It may take you around 4 hours to complete, but the Director AI system allows for endless replayability. Far Cry 2. It may have absolutely nothing to do with its predecessor, but fire propagation and a ridiculously expansive open world make this game a fantastic shooter. Finally, Gears of War 2. Epic Games upgraded pretty much everything in this game to make it better in every way than the original. More thought being put into the story, and better weapons are just the beginning of the long list of improvements.
The winner is Left 4 Dead. No one can deny that zombies are cool and fun to kill, so why wouldn't someone pick up the best zombie game to come along in years? Well, here we are. The last award, Game of the Year. Here are the nominees for my favorite game of 2008.
Left 4 Dead, Burnout Paradise, Little Big Planet, Soul Calibur 4.
And my favorite game of last year, Left 4 Dead. Many games say that co-op is important, but most of those games can be completed solo if you're good enough. Try to take off on your own here, and you'll be missing several mouthfuls of brains before you can say, oops. Now people may be wondering why there are no sports, RPG, or racing categories. These are missing because I don't particularly care for sports games. I only managed to play Fable 2 and a little bit of Fallout 3, and I didn't manage to get my hands on any racing games other than Burnout Paradise this year. I will say that the demos for MotorStorm Pacific Rift and Grid were really fun. I'm only one guy. I can't play all the games, believe me. I wish I could. Next week, there isn't going to be a perspective. Instead, watch out for a tips video for Left 4 Dead. But in 2 weeks, you can expect to see me talking about the controversy surrounding EB Games and GameStop, and a review for Killzone 2. All this coming in 2 weeks on the Sharp and Pointed Perspective.